What's up, Reddit fam? I did a post earlier talking about I was going to do a walkthrough of a pedal I'm working on. It's got a lot of moving parts, different things, and kind of little experiments I'm wanting to put in it. Anyways, one of the first experiments that I was trying to get to work in it was a success, and I'm going to walk you guys through what I did and how I went about doing it, and how I'm going to incorporate it into the pedal. Anyways, let's flip over, let's look at it. Alright, so in the previous video, I talked about things I want to do with this. You can go back and watch it, see what I'm talking about. But anyways, for those in the know, we're going to put an Arcadinator in this thing. It's going to go about here. If that printout's correct, who knows? We'll make it fit. Anyways, that's not the point. I've seen people put pedals into these, which is a really cool idea, but they don't do anything with the buttons, they don't use these knobs, there's a whole bunch of space for like really cool, just feature designs that I don't see. And especially, no one ever does anything with the joystick. Why? Joystick's like the coolest part of this if it were a pedal. All those pedals that have joysticks, those are rad and they're super boutique. You never see them in like the Digitech or the, Electro Harmonics. This is kind of a feature of high-end pedals. But we can do it at home in our little laboratory. So anyways, I'm thinking, how could I go about incorporating this? So my thought is that this will be tied in to the stabilize knob of the fuzz factory. So it would simulate if you were turning it when it's playing, but you can put your foot on it and go, cool idea, but how are we going to go about doing it? So in my head, I think about this little circuit here. So my thought is, I'm going to go a series of resistors, and this thing right here, it's basically momentary switches. So when you press down on one of them, it closes the circuit in part of this resistor series. And then we'll tie it down to the pot. See, makes sense, should work in theory. So we come over here, and I did it on a breadboard, little proto board. So let's see if this works. We got, turn on our high-end multimeter, whatever, and I'm gonna put it on resistance. So it's showing out of limit. So basically the circuit is not being closed. So we're going to push down what I have. Schematic. Here. So series of resistors. I'm just assuming black's ground, so I connected it to the negative lead. And each one of the leads is tying into a different point of the series of resistors. So let's see what happens. We have that. Hold just random one down. Hey, look at that! Is it drifting, or is that just just my fucking terrible multimeter? Well, it's doing something. That's all that matters. So let's try another one. Hey, look at that! One more. It could be that that's tied in there, but I know just out of principle this thing would work. What happens if we press two of them? I haven't tried that yet for the video. Hey, that works too! Fantastic! So, I'm thinking, to minimize space or having to do a little board, I can desolder all of these wires that came with it and put a resistor in between each one and leave the last two leads. Should work, right? Because that's basically what I'm doing now. Before that popped out, it was just going to ground, and this was going to the first resistor. So when we pull down, or any direction, it'll change the resistance. And we'll tie that into the stabilize knob. So maybe we might even leave out the stabilize knob and find some way to leave it at the full value, and resistance is only added when you pull on this thing. Anyways, you guys tell me what you think. First experiment, down, we got it, it's gonna work. Let's put some more stuff in it. If you guys got any weird ideas for this, we got plenty of space. We can fit a whole bunch of stuff in here. Let's get all kinds of things in there. Anyways, guys, thanks.